two of my friends only from one of my expeditions that we did. It was a winter expedition to a 7,000 meter mountain in India called Trishul. And Trishul is known for its bad weather. It's full of avalanches. When we reached Camp 1, the weather turned very bad. And we immediately knew that this is the winter setting in. And if we are stuck here, we will be buried in snow. The whole journey that we did in 4 days to come up, we had to do it in 1 day because if we camped somewhere, we are stuck. I will tell you a story from one of my expeditions that we did with two of my friends only. It was a winter expedition to a 7,000 meter mountain in India called Trishul. It's called Trishul. And this was the first ever winter expedition of India. So it was a completely new thing that we were doing, and Trishul is known for its bad weather. Even in the season, even in the climbing season, the conditions are very hard. It's full of avalanches, and many people, including a very dear friend of mine in 2022, we lost 8 people there in an avalanche just like that, you know. So we've heard all these horror stories about Trishul, and we decided, I won't name my friends, but me and my 2 friends, both of us, 3 of us, we decided that we will climb this peak in winter in alpine style. No guides, no Sherpa, no support, no porters, nothing. Whatever we need, we will carry it in our bags, and no fixed ropes, no nothing. Pure, simple alpine style. Like, you know, it was... So we went up there, and it was 35-40 kg of backpack, you know, everything you need from utensils to tent to sleeping bag to climbing gear, clothes, warm clothes, everything you need in your bag. It's very hard, right? So and it was okay. We enjoy it. Like it's nice. You know, there is something about this brotherhood that you know depend on each other, right? More than climbing mountains, it's the friendship, it's the camaraderie, it's the team spirit that I enjoy. And so on this mountain we were climbing, and when we reached Camp 1, the weather turned very bad, and that is when the winter actually came in. So before that, the conditions were very nice and we had no problems, but the winter came in when we were on Camp 1. Like the westerlies wind, they bring in the immense precipitation of snowfall that is going to happen, and we immediately knew that this is the winter setting in, and if we are stuck here, we will be buried in snow. So we packed everything and we decided to go down. The whole journey that we did in 4 days to come up, we had to do it in 1 day because if we camped somewhere, we are stuck and there is no communication, no possibility, anything. So when we are going down, so exhausted because we are carrying so much and we are covering the distance we covered in 4 days in 1 day. As you said, the one thing that was keeping us motivated was that once we reached the car, I don't know if I should say this, but in our car we have a few beers.
Yeah, my God. Like small things. In K2, I remember when I was going for Summit Push, I said, you know what I wanted? I wanted a piece of cold watermelon. And I said to myself, oh, Sarah, go for Summit. When you summit and you finish, you will go back and you can have watermelon. I was thinking, it was the only thing that makes me happy, you know, because as you know, you're breathing with the oxygen, like it's dry oxygen that you're breathing. It makes you so thirsty, and it's not easy to climb in that situation, you know. Your body needs too much water and you are thirsty, and it's hard, really. The situation is not easy.
Absolutely. So it's these small things which in a way brings us back home. And people might not, I mean, it's very hard for people to imagine this, but I completely understand what you are saying.